Hey there, Fit Fam, how's it going? Trainer Tip Tuesday, have another see what you guys. All right, little powwow, right? Oh man, hope you're having a great day so far. So today we want to cover some tricep extensions, aka skull crushers. Have you ever heard of that terminology? Okay, yes, the name doesn't sound so appealing, does it? Skull crushers, but coach, why would I want to try to crush my skull today? Well, coach says, client, want to be strong, don't you? Only way to get strong sometimes use that fear. Not a bad joke, right? Sometimes I have long days by myself. So, let's go on to the Trainer Tip Tuesday with these dumbbell tricep extensions. But honestly, I would say I kind of use some fear, use some of that little, that little courage sometimes whenever like, oh man, don't want to drop this weight. So, we're going to piggyback like we did on those dumbbell chest presses. Now, tricep extensions, those are going to work the back of those arms there, okay? Triceps got 3 different heads on there. We can work those at many different angles, and we can manipulate the variables, meaning your mechanical advantage, the amount of weight we're using, the angle we're using with the TRX bands or resistance bands, or if we're standing up, or like an overhead extension or a tricep kickback. Many different ways to those triceps, but in particular with the skull crusher, it's going to get the back of that lateral head here. Now, like we did for those dumbbell chest presses, make sure that always, again, as you lay it down, lower back's pressing to the mat there. You're going to roll those shoulders, but I forgot. I'm going to make sure you set my dumbbells up there. So, as I set my dumbbells up, all right, it's kind of the safest way and quickest way to set up on this position here. So again, I'm making sure everything is right. My feet are firmly planted on the mat there. Okay, small arch, but more than anything, I'm pushing my lower back to the mat there, engaging it. I'm gonna grab these dumbbells with a neutral grip, and I will kind of curl them off the mat here, and then I'll go into somewhat of a neutral grip press there. So I'm gonna press those dumbbells up towards the sky. Now I'm gonna get these shoulders again, squeeze against that mat, slightly, shift my body left to right to get in position here. Now, these hands are gonna slightly come up. So when you think about hands are about eye level, these elbows are slightly above the shoulder level. Now you're only gonna be flexing or extending at the elbow. So bending, once again, only at the elbow joints there. We're gonna lower these dumbbells next to the side of the head. If you can't get full range of motion and tap the mat, you may do so, and then repeat, returning back to that start position. Okay, again, bending only at those elbows, keep the shoulders pinned against that mat. Breathe them in and breathe them out. So you're thinking about, so I'm readjusting my dumbbells in my hands because I want them in the medius part of my palm. So when I say the medius part of my palm, fam, I'm gonna set it up so I can show you more clearly. Okay, so the medius part of your palm, you're probably thinking, well, isn't that like right here in that thumb? Kinda, yes, that's one part of the padding area. So we'll grab the dumbbell, the medius part of the palms are gonna be right along the lines in your hands here, okay? Right in front of that thumb. So you grab underneath there, and you do use this thumb. I'm gonna call it a thumb pad because it's kind of basically what it is, okay? So you want to make sure your thumb pad is rested on that dumbbell, and then keep these wrists nice and straight, okay? So I'm gonna go back and down into position, lower back in the mat. Make sure these shoulders are already ready. See that? Sticking my chest out. So when I lay it down, boom, they're in position. Hands are above. Now, eye level. Again, we're bending only at the elbows. You're lowering down to the side of the head at your range of motion. Take it right there. And again, return back over. You're working those triceps. 1, 2, and back up. Got to really make sure you're squeezing those shoulders against the mat there. And you're driving these hands or lowering the dumbbells right there next to the ears, and then direct line right back overhead. They will get heavy, you will shake. You gotta really make sure that you're thinking about using the triceps, keep these wrists nice and straight, and a nice good firm grip so the dumbbells are not sliding out of those hands there. I know you can see the tricep flexors. I feel them working, they burn, guys. Even while holding these dumbbells right here. Whew, do they burn. Oh man. So with those tricep extensions, it's pretty simple as far as it's very similar to your chest press setup. The only difference is you are bringing these hands up more higher to where the hands are about eye level. The elbows are almost aligned with that shoulder there. As you bend the elbows and lower down. Okay, see how you bend it, bring the 90-degree plane all the way back up. And speaking of a 90-degree plane, let me show you some common mistakes here. Okay, some people, we have these dumbbells, we keep them right here, and we lower down like so. Yes, it's gonna work the triceps and more shoulders there, okay? Then we have people who wanna come here, right from the head to where they really wanna bring that little name in there, skull crusher. Don't do that, because I guarantee you, if you get tired enough and those dumbbells will get heavy enough, okay, they can slip, hey, right in the face. So at least we'll throw it by the side in case something was to happen and they get too heavy, can't bring it up, you can bail out, meaning you can drop the dumbbell down like so, okay? Or you can just drop it down, let go, make sure it doesn't fall on your face. But it's an easier bail out, I would say, compared to having these dumbbells directly over your head. So want to make sure that we're emphasizing the bending at the elbow and nothing else. We're not going to be moving our arms like so. We're not working our lats there. I can't work the lats solely on these triceps. Just right above the shoulders, right back up. Now triceps are small muscle groups, fam, that will burn out pretty quick. That doesn't take a lot, to be honest. Even 20s, those can get pretty heavy after a while. Again, small muscles, they burn out pretty quick. So hopefully that helps you out with those tricep extensions. They'll be coming soon. I mean, just the main important thing there, guys, just this action here. So, I mean, any of our baseball fans? Where's my Atlanta Braves fans there? All right? Or Chiefs, Kansas City Chiefs. Here we go, right there by that tomahawk. Same thing, these dumbbells. For those who are the sports fanatics. There's an analogy for you. It's something you kind of revert back to, okay? Kind of help lock that in for you. So again, Training Tip Tuesday, tricep extensions. Hope that helps you out, fam. Have a great day.